Shalom, family. Surprise, and welcome to another episode of Awa Israel Lives, guys. So, I'm going to try to prepare a raw vegan dish for you today. And again, I'm not in my kitchen, but I'm going to try to make it work. For the ones who are new to the channel, my channel is about health and healing, mostly through plant-based foods but other methods as well. So today I am going to be making an Asian lettuce wrap, guys. So this is raw, but I'm also preparing for my daughter and my son-in-law. So they're not going to be fully raw. So I'm kind of doing separate demos. So what you see here now is their sauce. It is raw, but it has some things in it that I can't have. But I am going to go ahead on and prepare my sauce. This goes with their sauce, but my sauce, these are the ingredients that I'm going to use for my lettuce wrap. I am using coconut aminos. I am using white vinegar. This is only white vinegar and water, nothing else. And then I'm using a little agave to sweeten it. I am using garlic, some ginger. I'm using sesame seed. I'm using onion powder, garlic powder, and a little salt. Okay. So uh, I am not measuring, guys. So just follow me as I go. So you're going to use, I'm going to say about a fourth of a cup of coconut aminos. Um, because you want plenty of sauce. You want enough sauce for when you're using your lettuce wrap. You want to, or when you're making your lettuce wrap, you want to put a little sauce on top. But also when we get ready to make the meat or the raw meat, which is vegan meat, guys, we're going to put a little sauce on it too. So we're pretty much going to knock this coconut aminos out. Okay, I'm going to have to get some more real soon because I use it a lot. But anyway, so I would say that's about a fourth of a cup of coconut aminos. And then we're going to probably use, I'm saying about 2 to 3 tablespoons of white vinegar. Okay. So there we go with the white vinegar. With their sauce, I used a tamari. It's a rice rind vinegar. It has a lot more ingredients in it, and I use the sesame seed oil. So, but this is for the raw, um, non-parasitic type diet. Okay, and then we're going to just put about 3 little squeezes of agave. This is raw agave. Okay. And guys, ginger, what I had to do with the ginger to make certain that I don't get the stringy parts of the vinegar, I had to freeze it. So what I'm doing, I am taking the ginger and I'm grating it. I took it out the freezer. And if you grate it while it's still frozen, it's supposed to reduce the amount of strings in the ginger. So it worked on the sauce that I did previously, so I'm looking forward to it working on this one as well. So, um, and you can use, if you absolutely love ginger, you can use as much as you want or little as you want. Okay. So that's the ginger. And then the garlic, I should have already had this peel, but I didn't, but that's all right. Uh, Same with the ginger or the garlic as the ginger. You can use as much as you want. This is tailored to your taste, okay? So now we're going to grate the garlic, okay? And guys, you really want to grate the ginger when it's still frozen because I noticed that when I was grating it for the first sauce that I did for my um, daughter and my son-in-law, I saw no strings at all. But now that I'm grating it and it's thawed a little bit, I am seeing a little bit of strings in my garlic, I mean, in my ginger, but that's okay. I really want the flavor more than anything. So I like a lot of garlic, and garlic is really amazing, and ginger are both amazing for an anti parasitic diet. So I'm just going to kind of go heavy on the garlic here. I'm not going to use this whole thing, but I'm definitely going a little heavier on the garlic. Okay. So I have my garlic in. Okay. So next, what we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of onion powder. Well, this is garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of salt, not too much because coconut aminos can actually be pretty kind of salty. And now our final ingredient, guys, are going to be our sesame seed. And these are raw, non-toasted sesame seed. Okay. And this is the sauce that we are going to use not only for our lettuce wrap when we're putting it together, but also to soak our vegan meat. So I'm going to taste this real quick and see if it needs anything else. It doesn't. It's delicious. I made it a little sweeter than I probably would have wanted because I don't like sweet things, but it's very delicious. And so we're just going to set this aside. And our next step, guys, is to make our vegan meat. I hope you're enjoying. Keep tuning in. Okay, guys, welcome back. We are going to prepare our vegan meat for these delicious Oriental wraps. Okay, so what I have here, I have about this is five. I would typically use four, but about four, but this is five mushrooms. I have them pre chopped, not fine, but just pre chopped. And what we're going to do, I would normally have a food processor, but I don't have one here. So we're going to use this Vitamix because it has a pulsing setting on it. So I'm throwing my mushrooms in there for my meat, and I'm taking about three small cloves of mushrooms for flavor. Now, if it were just me eating, I would put onion in there, but my daughter nor her husband likes onions, so I'm leaving that out, okay? And also, it depends on the texture that you want your meat, on how much you're going to use as far as sunflower seeds, but these are raw, non-roasted sunflower seeds that we're going to add in with our meat, and we're going to use a cup of it. So we're going to go ahead on and put that in. Okay. And now we're going to add our seasonings, which is we're using just plain garlic salt. I mean, garlic powder, I'm sorry, and onion powder. I used a lot of accident, I'm sorry, but you can't use too much onion powder. I'm going to use a little bit of salt because I am going to use some of my coconut aminos in here. Um, well, my sauce that I made is going to be in here. So we're not going to go too heavy on that. And I'm going to use them pepper. Now, if I wasn't 100% raw and not eating processed things, I would put sesame seed oil in it. So I'm sitting it to the side because the kids will probably use it in theirs, but you can throw sesame seed oil in here as well. That'll give it a nice little Asian flavor. You never want to use too much though, because sesame seed oil can be very, very strong. Okay. So now we're just going to put a little bit of the sauce in here, and then we're going to start pulsating it. So I'm just going to do, guess about, that's about 3 teaspoons that I put in there. And now I'm going to put this on the mixture and we're going to pulsate it real quick. Okay, guys, so we're going to pulsate this real quick. If you hadn't gotten your Vitamix yet, check in my description. You'll see a link for our store, and you can actually purchase it there on the installments. So anyway, we're going to pulse this real quick and just break it down. You don't want it to be really mushy. We're just going to mix it in so it'll have a meaty texture. Okay, guys, I guess I'm kind of having to improvise. As I told you, I don't have all of my normal equipment. With my Vitamix, I have a dry and I have a wet container. So I can actually use it as a food processor. But with this one, you only get the wet container. And like I said, this is my daughter, so I'm not used to using hers. But the one that I have in my store, it is definitely one where you can use it as a processor as well, with the dry and the wet ingredient setting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to improvise. And my daughter has a hand mixer. So I'm going to try to break everything down using the hand mixer, without making it, I guess, too mushy. So we'll see how it turns out, guys. As you see, I'm not mixing it heavy. I'm just breaking it down with the mixer. And I do think it's working pretty well. Okay. So we mix it really well. This is our meat. Let's have a taste of it and see what else we may need for it to see if it's going to work. It's actually good. The mushroom did break down a little more than I would like, but the flavor is there. The texture is there. So now we're going to sit the meat to the side, and I'm going to cut the vegetables that's going to go into our wrap. You assemble it kind of like a taco. So you'll have the meat, you'll have the fixings that I'm getting ready to prepare, and then you'll put your sauce over it, and it'll be a delicious wrap. So guys, so far, so good. Stay tuned, and I guarantee you, you won't regret the end results. Okay, family, so we're back. I actually cut up a lot of the vegetables so you didn't have to sit through it, guys. And I also took the liberty of separating the children's vegan meat, and I went ahead on and added some more of their sauce and the sesame seed sauce. And here's my meat here sitting. And excuse me, what I went ahead on and cut up for our vegetables that will go in our lettuce wrap is these are actually water chestnuts. And I typically am not supposed to have things in a can, but they are raw, and it's only 2 ingredients: water chestnuts and water. So I'm able to go ahead on and have this today because it is 100% raw. So we have water chestnuts. We have carrots that I hand shredded myself. And then I like green onions. And then I did scallions. Scallions is a cross between a, it's a cross between a garlic and an onion. So it's one of those flavors that either you're going to love it or not. But anyway, I also went ahead on and took the liberty to go ahead on and prepare the lettuce leaves. Now, a lot of people will say don't use iceberg lettuce because it's not really high in nutrition. And that may be true, but it is very, very hydrating, guys. And it's delicious on a Asian wrap. So I'm going to go ahead on and put this together, guys. And I'm going to taste test it in front of you. And I'm going to be brutally honest, okay, on how it tastes. Now, I was trying to kind of mimic, I forgot to get me a spoon, just a second. I was trying to mimic the PF Chang's, that old lettuce wrap. I used to absolutely love it. And I don't even know if they have it anymore, but I was really trying to recreate it. Now, if you are not on a 100% raw diet, of course, you can gently cook the meat. I wouldn't cook it crazy. And you could also, when you assemble your wrap, you can also put the little crunchy noodles in there and give it a little extra something. But as you see, I'm just putting all of the toppings that I like. And then this is my dressing here. So I'm just going to stir it up and just put a little bit of dressing on here. So we have the vegan meat and all of these toppings. And I'm going to put a little sauce. And we're going to see how it tastes, guys. Broken pieces, beautiful mosaic. This is my story. Awa Israel. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. It really kind of tastes like the PF Chang. Y'all, this is so delicious. So, this is all I'm gonna eat, right? But for the ones who are cooking with the family, I know I'm dripping on the cabinet, but I'm gonna clean it up. And you want your family to eat the same thing you're eating, but not limited to, I'm gonna cook my children these dumplings. I'm gonna fry those up real quick. And then I'm going to steam a little edamame for them. So they're going to have their lettuce wraps, their dumplings, and their edamame. And I'm just going to eat this. But guys, this is so good. You have to try it. Please, if you do, let me know how it turns out. Leave a comment in the comment section. And thank you so much for joining me on this video. And until next time, shalom. Keep shining because the world needs your light. Mm.